Hi, this is Dr. Padma Garvey. Today, I'm going to show you how to make one of my favorite dishes, summer rolls. These are light and refreshing and filling and fun to make. While it can be a little time consuming to do all the chopping that's required, the nice thing is you'll have a large bowl of the filling and the tofu that you can put in the refrigerator and have on hand to assemble these summer rolls every day of the week for lunch, let's say. Sometimes I have them for breakfast or dinner. So while the initial work is a little bit, the rest of the week, the assembly only takes like 5-10 minutes. So what you'll need is uh, a block of tofu, and here I'm using medium tofu, but you can use medium firm or extra firm, whatever you like. And you're going to wrap the tofu in a clean towel and set aside for 30 minutes. Then you'll preheat your oven to 450. And ideally, if you have convection current, you should use convection setting, or an air fryer would work well uh, if you don't have a convection oven. If you don't have an air fryer or a convection oven, then it's fine. You can bake the tofu at 450 on regular oven setting as well. Um, you're gonna After 30 minutes, you'll cut the tofu into strips the size of large French fries and arrange them on your baking rack and bake in the oven for about 20 to 30 minutes until they're golden brown. And you'll set them aside in a bowl, and you'll use about 5 or 6 strips when you make one serving of summer rolls. So the rest of the tofu you can put in the refrigerator. You're going to cut a head of cabbage, and you're going to shred it actually. Here I have red cabbage, but you can use any kind of cabbage you want. And this is where having a food processor comes in handy because it really does the job quite quickly. You want to shred the cabbage finely and put it in a large bowl. And then you're going to chop a bunch of scallions and add it to the bowl. And then you'll thinly slice a cucumber, julienne, a cucumber, and you're going to add that to the bowl. And then if you have a grater, you can use a grater. Or if you want to use your food processor, that's fine. You're going to finely grate 2 carrots and put that in the bowl. You'll need about 3 to 4 tablespoons of finely chopped Thai basil and mint, and you'll add that to the bowl as well. And then you'll take the juice of 2 limes and add 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, and you're going to toss that into the bowl. That's your dressing, and mix well. And I think for this, using your hands really works very well. And you'll set that aside. And then to make the dipping sauce for your summer rolls, you're going to take 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, add 1 tablespoon of tamari soy sauce, add 1 tablespoon of organic peanut butter, natural peanut butter, one that doesn't have any added salt. And I like my food on the spicy side, so I also add a tablespoon of sriracha sauce, but that's optional. And you're going to mix this well. That's your dipping sauce. And this is enough dipping sauce for about 5 summer rolls. So if you plan on making summer rolls every day, you might make a larger batch of the dipping sauce to put in the refrigerator as well. You'll take your wrappers, and you can buy the wrappers. They're called spring roll wrappers. You can buy them at any grocery store. You'll need a large dish, and you're going to fill it with tepid water to the depth of like 1 inch, and you'll need 2 plates as well for assembly. You're going to take the wrapper and immerse it in the water. It needs to soak for about 45 seconds until it's really, really soft and pliable. And here you can see how pliable it is. You're going to then gently grab it with both hands and gently place it across one of the plates. And at the bottom portion, around 6 o'clock, you're going to put about 3 tablespoons of filling and lay a strip or 2 of tofu across the top. You'll fold the bottom edge over the filling and then fold the side of the wrappers over the filling as well, both sides, and then you'll start to roll the summer roll up tightly until you get a fully assembled summer roll. And you'll set that aside on your plate and make the rest of your summer rolls. Usually for one serving, I'll make like 5 summer rolls, and then you can eat it with your dipping sauce. So this is very light and refreshing and satisfying. It's fun to make. So if you wanted to do this with your kids or your significant other, it's a fun activity. You can have these for breakfast, for lunch, and or dinner, whatever you like. And then I'm going to show you the recipe, the ingredient list, as well as the instructions. And I hope you try this. Enjoy. Okay.